Howdy y'all, this is Kari from Kube English. Today we're doing prepositions of time. At, in, and on. So, let's get started. Alright guys, so let's get started with the prepositions of time. So first we have at, and all you have to remember is these three little rules. First, we use at with specific times, celebrations, and night. So, for example, I could say at 10 o'clock. It's a very specific time. Like, I've got a meeting at 10 o'clock. And we say at Christmas for celebrations. For example, I'm taking a vacation at Christmas. And finally, we say at night. I watch TV at night. So, if I ask you, what time do you wake up? You could say, I wake up at 8 o'clock. And what do you like to do at night? I always watch TV at night, you could say. Alright, so next we're going to talk about in. So within, there are 5 things that you guys have to remember. And they are parts of the day, months, years, decades, and seasons. For example, parts of the day, like in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. As an example, I study English in the morning, well, Spanish. And I check emails in the afternoon. For months, I'd say in March. I was born in March. And for years, in 1984. For example, she started her business in 1984. With decades, we can say things like in the 70s. For example, my mom grew up in the 70s. And seasons, we'd say in the fall. So, kids go back to school in the fall. Alright, so if I ask you, when do you study English? You could say, I study English in the evening. And when were you born? You could say, I was born in June, or I was born in 1980. And what do you like to do in the summer? You could say, I like to go swimming in the summer. Alright, so finally we're going to talk about on. Here we have 3 more rules. So firstly, there are days of the week. Second, specific dates. And third, special holidays that end with day. Alright, so days of the week, we could say on Friday. Like for me, I had Chinese food on Friday. And there's a special rule about something that's reoccurring, something that you usually do, like on Mondays. For example, I always have meetings on Mondays. Specific dates, like March the 8th. For me, I'm going to the USA on March the 8th. And finally, special holidays, like on New Year's Day. For example, I was in Colombia on New Year's Day. So if I ask you, what do you normally do on Sundays? You could say, I always have dinner with friends on Sundays. And when is your national holiday? You could say, my national holiday is on July 4th. Very good. So to review, to sum up, we learned 3 different prepositions. At, for specific times, celebrations, and night. In for parts of the day, months, years, seasons and decades, and on for days of the week, specific dates, and special holidays. Alright, that's it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found this useful. And don't forget to download the exercises below for some more practice on prepositions of time. See you next time.